Yo, what is good, Mets Nation? Welcome back to Mets Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to give you guys my series recap to the New York Mets versus Baltimore Orioles series that just got wrapped up. The New York Mets just went absolutely crazy tonight and won this one 14-1, but yesterday they got destroyed themselves 10-3. So it was a two-game series against an American League team. We had a DH in the lineup, and the first game was very disappointing with David Peterson on the mound getting absolutely rocked. And then tonight, we made sure that we came back because the Orioles is a team that we should not be losing against. And we came out with vengeance. We got 2 home runs from McKinney, 2 home runs from Pilar, a crazy performance from Pete Alonso in this entire series, and an awesome outing from Taijuan Walker. So in this video, I want to give you guys my thoughts of the 2-game skid against the Baltimore Orioles. And then we could talk about the San Diego Padres series that's coming up this weekend. If you guys are not subscribed to Mets Media, make sure you do so. I'm so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So please make sure you help me get to that mark. It would mean a lot to me. And if you guys enjoyed the video, do not forget to thumbs it up. With that being said, let's jump right in. So we're going to start off with game 1 of the series, which was not fun. David Peterson, he is very inconsistent. We never know what type of David Peterson we're getting. The recent David Peterson has been very disappointing. He can't even get through an inning. David Peterson had 2.2 innings of work, gave up 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, and his ERA is now up to a 6.32, and he is 1-5 on the year. So David Peterson is very interesting because it's either he's going out there and pitching absolutely dominant. I remember the game I went to earlier on in the season with Wardy against the Philadelphia Phillies. He outdueled Zach Wheeler and looked like an ace all of a sudden. And then there were some outings where he has a no-hitter in 4 innings, and then the 5th inning gets blown up. And then there's some games where he can't get out of the 1st inning. And now it's been a recent struggle for David Peterson. I feel like he does have a lot of potential, and his confidence is lacking right now. I feel like his stuff is there, the velocity, the movement, but the location and the command is what's his problem right now. And I think that comes with confidence. He's not there mentally. You see him pouting in the dugout afterwards when he got pulled out of the game, and it's unfortunate because he's a crucial part of this rotation right now with all the injuries we have. But I still got confidence in Peterson. I don't think it's the right decision to take him out of the rotation just yet. We don't even have any option. We have to keep him in the rotation. We don't have anybody to replace him with since we have so many injuries. But in this game, we got 2 home runs from Pete Alonso, and those are the only 3 runs we got. A first inning 2-run bomb, and then the 9th inning, last out of the game, Pete Alonso came up, hit a solo shot. So this game was unfortunate. Gazelman came in and gave up 4 earned runs of his own, and then Barnes an earned run, and Drew Smith as well. So this was not a good outing from our starting pitcher or the bullpen. So this was a very disappointing game. But let's get into tonight's game because this was a very fun game to watch. The Mets win 14-1. First, let's talk about Taijuan Walker. This man is playing at another level right now. His ERA is now down to a 2.07. He pitched 7 innings, gave up 5 hits, only 1 earned run, 9 strikeouts to 1 walk. So Taijuan Walker is such a crucial part of this rotation. The top 3 guys in this rotation are elite right now. Jacob deGrom, I don't know if he's elite. I think they should create another word that's better than elite for Jacob deGrom. Greatest of all time, deGOAT. I don't know what else to say about Jake, but you guys know, if you guys watch my breakdown of the game he pitched, it was absolutely insane. But what I'm trying to say is we have 3 elite pitchers at the top 3. Marcus Stroman, Jacob deGrom, and Taijuan Walker. Do you know how important it is to have that? And we got a guy in Carlos Carrasco who will hopefully come back eventually, and Noah Syndergaard who will hopefully come back eventually. But what I'm trying to say is Taijuan Walker is 5-2 on the season, and I don't think any of us expected him to play this well. When we initially signed him, I wanted him right away, right when we missed out on Trevor Bauer, because we needed starting pitching depth, and I felt like he was a guy that can come in here and provide a veteran, presence and be a solid pitcher. I expected him to have around a 3 ERA if we're lucky. Because I know he has a lot of potential, and he's a guy that's been around the league and stuff, but he's playing really good right now. When he's on the mound, I have all the confidence in the world for him to go deep into the game, find his location. He topped at a 97-mile-per-hour fastball, and his ERA is now down to 2.07. So shout out to Taijuan Walker. He's a very crucial part of this Mets team, and it's awesome because the 3 pitchers that we have that are playing out of their minds, and Stroman, deGrom, and Walker, they all play the game so differently. deGrom, masterful. We don't even need to dissect his game. We know how good he is. His 102 velocity, the slider, the location, the command, everything. But he's a strikeout pitcher in DeGrom, but he's everything, honestly. And then Walker, he gets people to fly out a lot. And then Stroman, he gets people to ground out a lot. So it's really awesome that we have 3 pitchers that can dominate in their own ways. Now let's get into the offense, because the offense was unbelievable today. We got 16 hits, I think 6 home runs in total. We have 2 guys that have multiple home runs. Pete Alonso almost had another multiple home run game. So Pete Alonso in the series, in the 2 games against the Orioles, Pete Alonso was 5 of 9 with 3 home runs and 6 RBI. Today, Pete Alonso had 3 hits and 3 RBIs. One of them was a 2-run shot, and then he had a double and then a bloop single. But man, it's awesome to see Pete Alonso come around. We saw him talk to the media earlier today. That's probably going to be blown up all over the place when he got asked about the sticky stuff situation. He went on a tangent about the balls, how in 2019 they were juiced and now they're not because of the free agents. I'm not going to talk about that in detail now. If you guys want me to make a video about that topic, I would greatly do so. So let me know in the comments if you want to hear that. But Pete Alonso has been playing great baseball ever since he's come back from the IL. I think his average is well over 350 or even 400 since he's been back from the IL. He's playing at another level. He is, driving the ball to the opposite field, a dead center home run. He's just all over the place when it comes to his discipline at the plate. I feel like that was Pete's problem last season in the COVID season. He was fishing. He didn't have a good sight for the ball. He didn't really have discipline. And I feel like that's the difference of Pete Alonso now and Pete Alonso last year. He's kind of going into his 2019 ways where he's seeing the ball, he's confident, he's guessing the pitches right, and he's not swinging and missing at these balls in the dirt. So shout out to Pete Alonso, because if he's hot, this offense will be on another level. And then let's get into McKinney, man. McKinney is stepping up big time. He is one of those guys that's filling in from Michael Conforto in right field and playing so well. He had 2 home runs tonight, and he went 3 of 5, 2 home runs, 5 RBI in 1 game. This was all tonight. McKinney had 5 RBI tonight. That's crazy. 2 bombs and then an RBI single for McKinney. He's been filling in the shoes for Michael Conforto way better than any of us can expect. He is another guy that we have to give the credit to the Mets front office to go out there and acquire because of all the injuries that we are getting. So shout out to McKinney. And then Kevin Pillar, 3 of 4, 2 home runs, 4 RBI of his own. He's somebody that is filling in for all these injuries that we have, Brendan Nimmo. And honestly, Kevin Pillar, I can't see us taking him out of the everyday lineup whenever we do get healthy. This man's a warrior. He's the heart and soul of the team. He's out there with a Batman mask protecting his broken nose. He's an influence for the entire squad. I love Kevin Pillar. Everything he brings to the table, his heart, his gritty mentality, his ability to hit the ball and play good baseball is a big reason why we got to keep him in the lineup. And then Jonathan VR, good to see him back in the lineup after he strained his hamstring. I know it wasn't terrible, but he sat for like 4 games or so, and then it's good to have him back because he is a big part to this team when he's healthy, especially with all the injuries that we have. And Jonathan VR, 2 hits tonight, 2 of 5. Francisco Lindor, he had 1 hit tonight, 1 run scored, and a walk and a hit by pitch. And who else went crazy? I feel like everybody did. Oh yeah, Brian McCann, he had 2 hits and an RBI of his own. And, Williams. I can't forget about him. He had a shot. He had an absolute nuke of a run. I think that was in the 9th inning or so. He completely just got all of that. I didn't know he had that much pop or power. I felt like he was more of a contact, speedy type of center fielder. But, hey, he got the barrel to the ball, and that went crazy beyond the in the right field. Man, what a game. I was watching this game just like in awe because of last night. I was so disappointed. Like, yo, we're versing this Baltimore Orioles team that are 22-38, and we're losing this much. That's embarrassing. But hey, kudos to the Mets to come back and say, let's light up Matt Harvey once again. We lit him up earlier on in the season, and we lit him up once again. The Taijuan Walker versus Matt Harvey matchup 2.0 went in our favor once again. Leave a comment down below your thoughts of this game, and like the video if you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see more videos on this channel about the Mets, make sure you let me know in the comments. I'm going to be posting a recap to every single series, previewing stuff. I'm going to be live with Wardy tomorrow to recap the entire series. I think I'm going to the game actually Friday night with my friends to witness Jacob deGrom on the mound against the San Diego Padres. It's going to be a crazy night at Citi Field. So if you guys are going to the game, let me know. Maybe we can meet up. That does it for this video. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. Let's go Mets. You got to believe. Peace.